welcome to Hannah's Backyard. So today we're out in the greenhouse, and no, I still don't have it set up better than I did the last time. But today, actually, after I'm done with this, I'm going to be going up and getting shelves, and then hopefully this week I'll get the propane tank and the wall mount set up in here for overnight heat. Right now it's about 80, and we've actually had a really cold spring. It's only maybe 25 outside right now, so the greenhouse is doing really well. I have some seedlings on the floor. I'll show you here in a minute. But I just realized that in 11 weeks from now, I'm hoping to be planting out in the garden. So I figured it's probably time to kind of get stuff going here. I probably could wait another week, but I have the time to do it now. So these are, I just kind of have it set up. These are the pepper plants that I'm going to grow this year. I'm going to put a whole bunch in each cell, and then once they pop up, then I'll separate them from there. So I have a cayenne blend. This is from Botanical Interests. The last 3 years I've grown this, so some of them are yellow, some of them are red. So we'll have that. I'm probably going to put 5 in here, and then I'll separate them from there. And then these are, it's organic heirloom, Seeds of Change. I got this from like Tractor Supply, I think. And this is the variety of jalapeno that I have been growing each year. And I'm getting pretty low on seeds, so I think there's only like 5 in there. So I'm going to put 5 in there. And then this is a sweet pepper. It's called Tangerine Dream, and this is a Burpee brand. I only grew one of these last year, and the plant was very small and kind of stunted. But this is a really good sweet pepper that has just a little flavor to it. It's not a hot flavor at all, but it kind of tastes, it doesn't taste like a bell pepper, let's put it that way. It's super good with some dill dip or like for fresh eating. So I'm going to plant some of those. And then Serranos, this is a Fairy Morse brand. And I grew these, I think last year I had these also. This is a paprika from Baker Creek. This is the only variety paprika I've ever grown, and I've had it since 21. So I'm going to put some more of those in because I do really like drying the peppers and keeping the paprika powder. And this is the blot or bloat pepper from Baker Creek. I had it last year. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to give it a fair go. And then Anaheim's, which is another Burpee brand. I've always had really good success with this germination, and the seed packet is from 21. It is getting older. And then in here, I was going to do the Baker Creek banana pepper. It's not even open yet, so I'm going to save this one. And I'm actually going to plant, for the first time ever, I saved seeds, and these are seeds from my banana peppers from last year, which came from Botanical Interest. So they were next to other pepper plants and whatnot, so we'll see what it looks like. But we are going to plant my own seeds for the first time. Put them back. And then I have, I'm going to grow pepperoncini, which I've grown these back in 21. So it's been quite a few years, couple years, I guess. And then the Bueno Mulata, I'm going to grow this. It's also a Baker Creek. I grew this last year for the first time. The plant was really small. Last year was just a really bad year, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we have a better gardening year. So I'm going to try these again to give them a proper trial. And then California Wonders, I would like to get quite a few of these, but I only have a few seeds left. And I was just telling my husband, next year I'm not going to go grow California Wonders. Like, this year I will, but the following, I'm going to go back to King of the North. I do prefer that. They're a little bit thicker fleshed, and they're sweeter, I think, than the California Wonder. And I like the plants better on the King of the North. So next year I'll do that. But for now, finish these off. And then I got the Purple Beauties from Botanical Interests. This is Purple Petra basil. I'm going to grow some of that. Genovese basil. And then here, I actually got these seeds from a place on Etsy called Seed Cult. Never ordered through them before, but I'm going to try them out. And this is holy basil. And then here I have peppermint. I'm going to do that and put it in some raised beds this year so I can contain it. And this is spearmint. And then I have some rosemary seeds. So that's what's going to make up this tray. And then the second tray is, oh, these are flower seeds. Broccoli and cauliflower. I still haven't started any. Unfortunately, I'm out of my young, what is it called? The purple cauliflower, which is my favorite to grow. I don't have any seeds, so I'm just gonna do the snowball variety, and then my second batch I'll probably try to get the purple variety, because that is one of my favorites. So that's going to be in the second tray. So yeah, and then I'm going to get this ready. Unfortunately, I still don't have any of my shelves up or places to work. So we're going to dump this. This is my first year using only Happy Frog. I have used Ocean Forest other years, but this you get more for like less money, actually. I think it's cheaper than the Ocean Forest. And the quality is basically the same. They're both Bucks Farm varieties. This might not have as much worm castings and stuff in it as the other one. So that's nice. It's pretty moist, but I'm going to add just a little bit of water to this. I really like putting the dirt in this trough like this. I had this in my chicken coop, and I was using it for like a dust bath for them, but I got a bigger one for that because they just put the dust everywhere else. I'll mix this up a little bit. I feel like it could go just, that's pretty decent. Maybe a little bit more. I kept forgetting to do this on my other one, so here we are. So what I'm looking for is that it kind of clumps together, but yet it's not wet. I can't rinse it out or squeeze out water, you know. So I like that right there. That's pretty good. And so now, I'm just going to take this, fill it up. Actually, it is. I can't wait to get a better system here, but this is working pretty good. It's a lot easier than in the house, we'll just put it that way. In the house, you're trying to like not make a mess, and here, well, I'm still trying not to make a mess, but I am making one. And I don't think I'm going to start my tomatoes until next week. So we can talk about that, the varieties I'm doing with that then. I think I'm going to do more varieties than normal because I have the space in the greenhouse, and I might have better space. I might have better space in my garden this year because I'm going west to east and doing rows instead of like north to south sections. So you might not understand if you've never watched any of my videos. You don't see the orientation of my garden, but it's a long strip. It's about 19 to 20 feet wide by 100 long. So it's a really long, narrow section, but instead I would do like 16-foot sections and then plant everything north to south. And now I'm just gonna go this way, and so I think I can get basically between each row if I keep 2 feet. Anyway, I think I can get quite a bit in there. So we shall see. There. So that's how I've been filling it. And now I'm going to take you off the tripod and show you my seedlings. And yeah, I'm not going to make you guys watch me plant all these seeds. But, I guess I have a couple questions if you guys want to answer them in the comments below. Are there any kind of peppers that I'm missing that I gotta have or gotta try? I'm not a huge fan of like extreme hot. Like I grew datil, Datil. I grew them last year, and they were probably the hottest that I would ever want in my garden, I think. Serranos, they're hot enough for me. So it doesn't need to be an extremely hot variety. But is there something that you guys really like and that I'm missing out on? Because these are all the varieties I've ever grown. None of these are new to me. So I don't know. I'm willing to try different ones, or even some tomatoes, because I can still order tomatoes. Any suggestions there? And yeah, but here, let me take you off the tripod and I'll show you what I have going on for seedlings right now. Okay, so right now I've been bringing these in inside to my in-house greenhouse. It's just basically to keep the cat out, but where I have lights and stuff. But right now, I mean, when it's been warming up, you know, into the 80 range, I have been bringing them out. These are the second day these have been out, so I'm going to have to find a corner with some shade probably. But my onions have been out here. Oh, this is like their 4th day, and they just really, they're kind of butchered because I kind of cut them a little bit, but they really are enjoying the sun. So that's one thing I've noticed. The sun is so much better than the artificial light inside, at least the lights I have. So, yeah, so those are all my varieties of onions. I'm still going to buy some. These are some nasturtiums. These seeds are from 2015, and I've heard these are hard to get to start, but I got 3 out of 4 started, which I was pretty impressed with. This is just a chef's medley, I believe from M.I. Gardner. So I've just separated these, so these 4 right here. And then this is Bloomsdale spinach. I had 6 of them, but now I'm down to just 2. I separated them, that's all. And then this is some romaine. And then this is the Matador spinach here. So they're looking pretty good. I just transplanted them yesterday, and they're looking pretty happy. And here, these just popped out. They came out for the first time. Not even everything's out. So I got to watch them so they don't dry too much because they're brand new seedlings. But I just put the took the humidity dome off and brought these out. So these are, like, you can't barely even see them. They're brand new, but I thought, let's get them out in the sun right away so they'll be easier to harden off. Like, look, there's some Swiss chard, and it's actually, I don't know if you can see it, but a new one just popped up. It's right there, and then a new one's just popping out of the ground. So the sun, like, I think the sun's bringing them out. Red Rush, oh yeah, there's a little one there. So yeah, everything's got something in it. And then out here, these are the celery, which that one's starting to dry up. I'm going to put a little bit of water on there maybe. Coleus, cilantro, which I do have to separate. I was waiting for the true leaves to come on, and they are just starting to pop out. And then this is carnations, some flowers. Chamomile, I'm going to have to separate that. And still nothing out of the old lavender seeds. So yeah, so that's what I have right now. Been bringing it in the house at night and out here during the day. So far, it's working pretty good. So I'm going to get on this and get planting. Okay, so I have my 4 trays of the seedlings that I have, which I showed you. And then the peppers and the broccoli, cauliflower. I also planted Sugar Daddy petunias. Loofahs, just 1 pot of that, and then 2 other, I can't remember what it was, 2 other herbs, I think, lavender and something else. But anyway, so yeah, these will come in tonight until I get the heat set up here for overnight. The wood burner just does not stay warm long enough, and like I said, I don't want to get up multiple times to do this. So we're getting closer, and I'm gonna go get the shelves, and we'll get them set up this week. I'll bring you along with for that. So yeah, these will go in the house tonight. We'll put them on a seed mat because they're peppers, you know, a heat mat, I guess, and then with the domes on them. And as soon as they sprout, hopefully everything will be set up with heat and we will be bringing them out here. So thanks for coming along today, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to, you know, keep track of everything. And as we're going along, this is my first year in a greenhouse outside. So I am excited and also nervous. I need to get some things set up for when it gets too hot. Right now we're maintaining around 80, which is really good, but if it was warmer outside, it'd be hotter in here. So I need to get the, I don't know, like window regulator type things that open and when it gets to a certain temp. Or I am thinking of putting an exhaust fan in, so that'll turn on when it gets to a certain temp. And I could put 2 on to keep, you know, cross flow. But yeah, that's what I kind of have to figure out. So I am nervous, but also excited. So just what I'm seeing in the plants is unbelievable what the sun is doing for them compared to the lights inside. So I'm pretty stoked. But anyway, thanks again, guys. We'll see you on the next video.